Oh, we're live. We're ahead of schedule. This is the first time ever. Told you can hear me. I'm muffled.
Yeah.
Hi Instagram, hello Facebook, and YouTube. We're all there.
Momo's with us.
Hi Mo.
Penny.
Oh, I don't have to wear this because we've done our social distancing bit. And we're back.
Yasmin, Hells.
It's gonna be a good night. Well, hopefully it's going to be a good night now. 5 o'clock. Let's get it uncorked. It's Devine live at 5.
Clever.
We are back. Hi, Penny, Josephine. How are you, gorgeous Mo? Must catch up and see you. Ah, let's get this open.
Alyssa.
Little Alyssa. How are you, Alyssa? There we go. Ah.
That's Eden.
And they're playing your tune wherever you may be in the world. Good evening, you beautiful people. Good evening, you beautiful people. Hello, you fabulous lot. We are back. It's Lockdowns Part 2, the autumn series. Unfortunately, we're back because obviously we're locked down, but we thought that we would bring you a little bit of our Devine live fun and try and bring a bit of a smile to the end of the day, seeing as it's now dreary, dark and gloomy out there. So what we wanted to do was bring our little Devine Live 5 back and have a little bit of fun with all of you. So we're doing it with a little bit of a twist this time. When I say a little bit of a twist, clearly we've got the booze flowing. The cork is open. It's one of those horrible wintry nights. Just grab yourself a little drink, Janie. There you go.
Thank you, darling. Red for winter.
Red for winter. See, we've switched to red. Ah, cheers, you beautiful people. Now, if you can remember back to the summer, listen to that sound. It's better than a church bell. If you can remember back to the summer, if you want to play the drinking game, it's clearly fabulous and divine. Clearly fabulous and divine. So cheers, everybody. It's lovely to have you back. It's lovely to be back. We hope to be back with you every day this week and until we come out of lockdown. So that's our little promise to you, because we want to have a little bit of Devine fun with you guys at home. We've got some great autumn recipes that we've come up with. We have got some fabulous cocktails. Look at our new cocktail sheets. We've even got a new cocktail sheet. So we're going to pick some corkers off of that. I've got some fabulous flower ideas, and we're going to pull them together in the way that we do and bring them straight to you. So cheers, you beautiful people. If you have any comments, please fling the comments to us. We have a whole new configuration. We've got a new phone, so we should be recording this in the right way so that it's not back to front, so Jane can see comments. We've got the iPad set up for Insta. We've got another one set up that's going live on YouTube. So we should have every angle covered. And I hope that you just tune in. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a bit of fun with us.
Just need a star now.
We do. We just need somebody to take over this role and do it a little bit more professionally than I do. Anyway, cheers to that. So lovely, Debs Egan. How you saw you walking the dog earlier on today. Isabella, is that Lady Isabella? Oh, hopefully, little Isabella. Vanilla Hera watching. Hello, little Vanillas. Linda, how are you doing? So anyway, all of you, welcome. It's so lovely to have you here on this dreary autumn day. Let's get cracking. So we're going to do something beautiful. We got criticised by the beautiful Nina for not actually ever conjuring up anything vegan or vegetarian. So we are, in principle, going to bring a little vegetarian dish to you tonight. It's a fabulous vegetarian dal. So it's dead easy. I want to, what we did last time, sort of mystify and get rid of all of the sort of difficulties in creating these little dishes. So we are going to do a really easy, quick and simple store-covered vegetarian dal. So you can come in from work, come in from picking the kids up from school, or just something very simple for you to throw together for yourself. It's so tasty, so simple. Now it is vegetarian. It's vegan, but obviously we're gonna just I'm going to show you something to do with a bit of chicken. If you want to finish it with a piece of chicken as well. So we're going to do that. We've got a stonker of a cocktail. It's a little winter bramble-y cocktail for you. It's a gin base with a bit of Aperol. So little Hell's Bells, we're using the Aperol just for you with a slight twist, so I hope you like it. And then we've got this incredible and so cheap autumn flower thing that we're going to do for you. It's such a corker of an idea. It's brilliant to get the kids involved in and do. It's so simple and it will cost you nothing. It costs no money at all. So it's a winner all round. So cheers, you beautiful people. Welcome back to Devine Live at 5, the autumn special.
Everyone's saying it's lovely to have the wreath. It's just what they need.
Oh, tell me about it. I need it too. I think we all need it. You know, hopefully, thank you for watching, because if you weren't watching, we wouldn't be doing it. So it's so lovely to be back with you guys. So please, remember, bring in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking. If you've got any dishes or anything that you want us to have a little attempt at, please tell us. Lovely Michelle is here. How are you, Michelle? Who's the Christmas?
Clinton Cakes.
Oh, Clinton Cakes. Oh, hello. Clinton Cakes. How are you? Lovely Lisa. How are you, Lisa? Cheers. We are missing a couple of people. I just have to say this. We're missing my gorgeous little cousin, Sarah, who is working, unfortunately, or fortunately, I should say. I suppose she runs the after-school club as well as working at school, so she is unfortunately not with us. So we missed you tonight, Sarah, down in Bath. We wish you were here, but we will certainly be having, we'll be having a beautiful drink for you. Sarah Moss, evening, how are you? And a few other faces that won't be able to join us live, but I think that they will be watching us on catch-up later. So let's get cracking. We are going to create this beautiful little doll. Well, before I do, I've forgotten. We do birthdays, don't we?
We do.
Little birthdays.
Absolutely.
We have lovely Carol Enstone. Good, beautiful little Carol Enstone up there in Bramble.
She's Carol.
Carol in Birmingham. She enters the meat raffle every year. It's one of her special things. Anyway, happy birthday, Carol. Hope you're having a great day. That's my Birmingham accent, and I apologise because it is rubbish.
Deb's is doing admin over the road. She's going clearly fabulous and divine, so she's clearly on it.
Clearly fabulous and divine. Debs, I hope you've got a nice big drink by the side of you, Debs, doing the admin. It's lovely to see you today, Debs. I'm so sorry that once again, like us, the operation has halted whilst we're all in lockdown, and hospitality the same. So you beautiful people, it's not easy. It's not an easy time for any of us at the moment. So my sympathies and my love are with you all, and hopefully December the 2nd will come rolling around and we'll be back to business and making the most of a fabulous Christmas. But in the meantime, we're here to try and sprinkle a little bit of glitter and have some fabulousness. Okay. Yeah, so let's get cracking. So we're going to do this vegetarian doll, store cupboard. So it literally is a store cupboard thing. We have some chickpeas, a tin of. We've got some lentils, a tin of. We've got some tomatoes, a tin of, and we've got some coconut milk. The total cost of this is about £4. So, you know, we're starting off on a really high note here. We're getting cheap and cheerful, but fabulously tasty. We're packed with taste in this one. I just wanted to do something. I just want to do some sort of comfort fabulousness, just so that it's something you can see that's so easy and so quick and simple to do. So what we want to do, we've got a load of spices. I'll come back to the spices in a minute. First thing we need to do is get a pan on and some oil on. So let's get a little pan on.
Carol Barnes is with us.
Oh, lovely Carol Barnes.
And Julie with her.
We have got a lovely cocktail coming up for you, Carol Barnes, later. Let's do this. It's not recognised my fingerprints. It's been a while.
Auntie Rosemary.
Oh, Auntie Rose. Did you have a fabulous afternoon tea today? It looked great. They're having a little treat, a little lockdown afternoon cream tea down in Bath. Nice to have you, Auntie Rose. Right, let me just figure out how this works. There we go. And double up, and then this one we will lose. Da, 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 da. Oh no, that's strictly. Right. So get a pan on, a nice pan, little copper pan here because we want sort of as much heat as quickly. We're going to dash a load of oil into that pan, just warm that oil through. There we go. Right. First things first, let's grab a little onion. So as I said, just something quick, simple, something nice and easy, something very tasty. It is vegan, so this should hopefully be tick in a box for our gorgeous little cake maker, the lovely Nina. We're just going to take a little onion, and it's a rough chop. Just want a little rough dice going on in here. So we just take the skin off quickly. There you go. Do you know what? It's crazy, isn't it? we stopped doing this. When was our last proper Devine Live at 5? We did the little
On the way back
Halloweeny
to
one.
work.
Yeah, when we had to go back to work. We did the Halloweeny one, obviously. So thank you so much for watching that. We've had quite a few views, quite a few comments, and it was so lovely. It's great to do that. And then I think the last time we did this was probably back in, what was it, June? We finished and went back to work, didn't we, in June?
Yes,
so I think we finished in about May or something, my birthday.
Carol's got waitress delivery on standby.
Oh, good, Carol. Thank God, Carol. You're going to need Aperol, Carol, and you're going to need a berry gin. Yeah, that's what you need. I think my mammy might be watching, my mammy and my daddy. Hello, you beautiful people. Cheers. Cheers, you lovely people. We've got Roxy and Lottie. Hello, nice to see you. Little Corin's there. Anne Banfield, nice to see you. Evening. Ashwin, nice to have you on board, Ashwin. Cheers, everybody. It's fabulous to have you all back. Right, so
our Kate down the road.
Little Kate Winrow Davis. Ah, gorgeous Kate Winrow Davis. She is so fab. Kate Winrow Davis is such a supporter of all of the local businesses and local communities. She's really championing that, which is so vitally important, as you all know, because most of you have got small businesses and are in the same sort of position. So leading up to Christmas, we are really championing the buy local. And I know the little bookshop and Stratford's Wine and Sweet Marie's and all of us on the high street are really doing our bit to try and come up with Christmas sort of bits and pieces to shop local. I know we're going to have loads of Christmas stuff in, wreaths, blah blah blah, but all of that comes later. Back to our onions. So a very quick dice. So you just take an onion and we just run some slices through the onion, just to bisect it, and we'll do the other one as well. So just run those through. Now we're just going for I haven't done this for a while and I haven't got glasses on, so this might go. Let me just, can I remember how this goes? Ooh, it goes this way, doesn't it? So I haven't, now you see I've got myself all nervous, I should just go straight into it. Oh, look at that, messed it up. So with just a rough chop, there we go, flying all over the place.
They're very strong onions.
They are, aren't they? Straight away, hit you straight away, those little onions. So there we go. Just a very quick rough chop of that, because we want to get these into the pan, because we just want to get them softening off and translucent. So in they go. Let's whack a bit of heat on there. That's it. So as I say, this is just a fabulous little simple Dahl. So we've got some flavors that we're going to put into this mix. Now I've just raided the store cupboard. You're just wanting to go for this sort of really sort of winter warmy hug. You can make it as spicy as you want or as mild as you want. Cheers. I've forgotten how much hard work this is. Cheers, my best wine. Just in case I've missed out.
Mother says, watch your fingers.
Fingers are still intact, just right. And grab a little dish. So the spices that we've got going on here, we have got, that's for later. So I have got some, I've got some beautiful turmeric. Now, as I say, you can make this as spicy as you want. The whole idea is that we're just blending in. So there's about a teaspoon of turmeric going in. I've got some curry powder. Now this is just to give that beautiful sort of backbone of the curry. So we've got a teaspoon of that going, just a little bit more. We have got some, it's awful, I can't remember my glasses. I need my glasses. How vain am I? Jane can probably see it from across the other side of the room, but I need glasses on now. So I've got some chili powder. So chili, this is the heat. So I'm going to put about a little teaspoon of chili going in there as well. We then have some cumin, just to give you that resonance at the back.
Love cumin.
Love cumin, it's got that beautiful, and this is perfect for this vegetarian, for this lovely Dahl. And then we've got some chili pepper, some cayenne chili pepper. So that gives us a nice density of colour and a little backbone of flavour. So there you go. So that's our little blend of spices.
And it's not the onions that's making it right, it's because I had it sit for 3 minutes.
That's so true. It's bringing tears to our eyes just being back in the room. Right, so we just mix all those little spices together. Again, they're straw-covered spices, so whatever you've got, it doesn't matter. I just thought we'd do something Just something nice and simple, quick and easy. So our onions are just sort of sizzling away there. We just really want to get them translucent. We're not really sort of aiming. We don't really want to cook them with colour. We just want to get them softened off. Da, 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 da. Love it. So what have we got? We've got stuff coming up this week as well, haven't we? We've got Remembrance Day on Wednesday. That was so moving from the Cenotaph this year, wasn't it? Not having anybody there. Really bizarre. We have also got Children in Need Friday. So we're going to do a Children in Need special, aren't we?
Dance.
Apparently.
You're going to teach people how to dance.
Apparently there's a Children in Need dance. Now this sort of ties into what we thought we might try and do this year. There's a little different from this season. There's a little different. We thought that we might try and get fabulous for Christmas. So part of that is that we're going to try and do healthy food. So we're going to try and do some sort of all of our food with a bit of a healthy kick. We are also going to make sure that there is a non-alcoholic version of the cocktail. Not that we're ever going to show you that, but we might give you the recipe for that. That will appear. So you can do the non-alcoholic version if you want. And we also thought that we would bring in a little bit of an exercisey kind of thing, like get dance with Michael Ball. So we thought we'd start this week by trying to learn the dance for Children in Need on Friday, seeing as they're doing it. Not that we're going to do it today.
Devine.
Please don't worry. Dance
Not
with
Boogie
Devine.
before. Dance with
Dance
Devine.
with Devine. So let's just check on our onions. There we go. So we're getting a nice little translucency on our onions. Let's knock that down a little. I see we've got Mr. Lyle with us, the sugar man himself, Ed Lyle. Good evening to you, Ed. How are you doing? Lovely Jackie from the market, our market girl. How are you doing? I hope everybody is well down there at Mad Beach. Nice to see you. Nina, just for you, we have gone vegetarian. Just for you, gorgeous girl, we've gone vegetarian. Karen, how are you, Karen? Nice to see that you're with us as well. And lovely Kellyanne, evening, gorgeous girl. I hope you're all right.
You're back.
Oh, it's nice to be back. It's so nice to be back with you all. It's nice to have that little bit of an autumny hug, which is what we thought we all needed. Right. So we have our pan. We've got our little onions have translucidized. There's a word I've just made up, translucidized. So this is important. And I don't know whether any of you do this before you cook spices, but this is very key. This is important. The whole point with spices is you need to cook them out. Otherwise you get that powdery, that horrible sort of gluey kind of powderiness. So we've just popped that in there. So the onions, the little bit of juice that's come from the onions, that tiny bit of oil that's already there. So you just get that, you just cook it out. Otherwise you sort of, you might get that sort of grittiness, and you certainly don't get the impact of the flavour. So you just whack that in the pan, just let the heat get underneath that. And what you'll smell it, or will smell it in a little minute, and you get the power of all those little spices kicking in. So you just sort of loosen up, release the flavours just by cooking them out a little bit.
It smells divine.
Now, doesn't it? So we just want to take that out. I'm just going to add a tiny little bit more oil.
Talking of divine, Darren.
Darren Devine, Ireland. Oh, Darren Devine, how are you? Nice to see you. Lovely little Nina Wilmot. Nice to have you back as well with us. And Richard and Jill Neal down there in Sandbanks, lording it up in that fabulous house overlooking the ocean. Cheers, everybody. Nice to see you all. Nice to have you back with us.
Captain Andy.
We've got the captain on.
Yep.
Captain Andy is with us. Mr. Robertson, yourself. Mr. and Mrs. Robertson, how are you? Right, so I've cooked out the spices. The spices are going. So we're on to our ingredients. So, dead easy, as I said. We've got a tin of lentils, we've got a tin of chickpeas, a tin of tomatoes, and some coconut milk. Now, you can do this from scratch, and you can use a slow cooker if you want to throw all the ingredients into a slow cooker and let it do its job for you. But that would be using fresh lentils, because lentils obviously take a little bit longer to cook and blah, blah, blah. So we've actually got a tin. We've got a beautiful tin of fresh lentils. Tin of fresh lentils. Yeah. We've got a tin of lentils already done. We've got the chickpeas and we've got all the rest of it. Now this is so easy. It's dead simple. We've got our base. So we've got our onion and we've got all of our little spices. I'm just going to open up my chickpeas and I'm just going to drain them off. So there we go. And literally, straight in. They're all fresh, they're cooked, they're done. In they go. Exactly the same with the chickpeas. So we just pop them open it up, and then they go. This is why it's such a quick, easy. You don't want to be messing around. Is that the coconut milk? Yeah, I've got my glasses on. So they're in there, they're getting that thing. We'll come back to that one in a minute. Some tomatoes, I can see it there, the chickpeas. Just something quick and simple when you've had a sort of really tough day at the office. This is like a real hug in a glove. This is
Office at home.
fabulous. Okay, your office at home. When you've left your sofa and made it to the kitchen to make dinner. So again, chickpeas. Lovely, lovely chickpeas. Nina, I hope you're appreciating this. In they go. Chickpeas, lentils, onions, fabulous flavours. We have got, who's that? We've got Melinda.
She just like to say, what are you making? She missed the beginning.
Of course, we've got lovely Melinda with us. Hello, gorgeous girl. So nice to see that you're with us. We are making a dal. We're making a beautiful vegetarian dal, but we're going to put a bit of chicken with it later, just because we can, because we're cheating. But there you go.
I tell Nina that.
Lewis and Laura's with us. Yeah, don't tell Nina we've got chicken coming. But, you know, the sentiment is that we are doing a vegetarian. Lovely Lewis and Laura. Hello, you beautiful people. Lewis, this time 6 years ago, Lewis, we were just coming back from Barbados. God, wouldn't you wish to be there now, you beautiful people? Ryan, evening. Ryan, how are you? Nice to have you with us. It's fabulous to see you. Who have we got at the top? Libby.
Libby sends her love.
Libby.
Michelle Hanning.
Yeah, oh, Libby. How are you, Libby? There we go, back to our food. So we've got those in there. We've got the chickpeas, we've got the lentils, we've got the onions, and we have our spices. So it just
smells lovely,
doesn't it? It's really coming together. So we're just cooking those out there. Now, we're just going to add our tomatoes straight in. Tin of tomatoes, get some beautiful juice in there as well. In they go. And we just want all of those flavours to come together. So let's just pull those around. Look at that. So this is our beautiful vegetable bar, beautiful base, our beautiful sort of veggie basis. You see those colours, you've got the chickpeas, the lentils, the onions, the spices. Well, who would have thought vegetarian was exciting? Now I'm just going to put the heat up. Oh, Jane, I think we need to top up.
Yeah, I'm really empty.
This is hard work here. Cheers, beautiful people. Lovely Natalie Mitchell, haven't seen you for ages, Natalie. And Dawn, our lovely Dawn Southgate, how are you? Good evening, you lovely people.
Clearly, fabulous and divine.
Beautifully, clearly it's beautiful to have you fabulous divine people with us. That was three there for you. So just bring a bit of heat under this. Then we have, let's get rid of my little jumpers. Then we have this fabulous coconut milk. Dead simple. So all of these, literally, it's not like we really sort of planned this. I know you think that we have rehearsals and a lot of planning goes into this, but actually we don't. So we just popped out and we grabbed these ingredients today, supermarket ingredients, store-covered ingredients, just to create something quick and simple. So in goes the coconut milk. As I say, it's a tin. And then we just pull that in there.
You could crush your own coconuts, but it might take a while.
do you grow your coconuts? So you got your own coconuts in the garden. So there we go. Our dal is almost complete. We will adjust seasoning. Now remember, when you're using tin food, tends to be a lot of sort of seasoning already in there, a lot of salt, a lot of back flavour in those tins. So you want to sort of cook it out first and then just taste it afterwards. And then we'll adjust the seasoning accordingly. Let's just pull that through. And I'm just going to let that sit there and do its little thing for a moment.
In a beautiful copper pan.
In a beautiful copper pan. There we are. So those flavours, that smell, that beautiful. Just kind of lost my wine there. God, that's almost tragic losing my wine. Cheers. Who have we got there? Got Matt Warren. Lovely Matt Warren. Karen Wardle. Hello, Karen Wardle. How are you? Which one am I looking at? I'm looking at them all, aren't I? And with Roger Platt.
Irene.
Irene and Roger. Evening, you lovely people. Nice to see you all. Nice to have you back with us on this dreary, grey old day outside. So, there you go. We've started. Our little vegetable dal is in there. We have got some chicken. Now, I'm going to cook up this chicken in a minute, just because we obviously want to give it a little bit of a meaty twist. Just because I want a bit of chicken when we finish. We've got the beautiful vegetable dal. That's all sort of cooking down. We've got the heat sort of intensified now, so it will just sort of simmer through. We've got this fabulous chicken, just chicken breast. What we've done is butterflied it, and then we've used exactly the same spices mixed with some honey and some olive oil. So you make up a sort of a honey, olive oil, and spice rub. So you then coat the chicken, marinate the chicken in this, so that we're echoing the flavours from the dal. And shortly, I'll get those little flashed on to cook. Oh, gosh, it's getting well. Kieran, evening, Kieran. We've got a proper chef in the house. Hello, Kieran. We don't know. We don't know whether we've got Spain with us, do we?
I haven't seen Kenneth and Liam.
Whether Sir Kenneth and Liam are on board, I'm really not sure. I'm not sure. They're probably having too much fun in lockdown in Spain. Anyway, evening Spain, if you're watching. We have South Africa. Evening South Africa. Nice to know that you're with us, and Texas is on as well. Nice to see you all. It's so lovely to have you all back with us for our fabulous autumn season. Cheers.
Carol's loving it.
Mm. Oh, Carol, I'm so glad that you managed to
get the
Wi-Fi sorted. Wi-Fi, technical problems. They're so awful, aren't they? Right, okay, I'm just going to pop my little pan over here. And I'm going to put this on the back and get a bit of heat under it. There we go, a little bit of oil in the pan, just warm up the oil. Just warm that through a little bit. Yes, so the idea is we thought that we'd try and get a little bit fabulous for Christmas. So we've got some sort of ideas over the next, we're 3 weeks, aren't we?
Yes.
3 weeks to get through. So Carol, get onto Waitrose, get that booze ordered. We've got 3 weeks of this, Carol. So if you are going to join us, if you want to join us for our little 3 weeks of fun and frivolities, we're going to ease our way into Christmas. We've got a few little Christmassy ideas that we thought we'd throw at you for the end of it, with all of our stuff that's coming to the shop and all the bits that will be happening locally to try and just sort of liven things up a little bit, try and bring sort of this lockdown a little bit more fun. We decided this year, for those of you, we have so many people that come and join us for Christmas wreath making. So this year we are going to do a record. So we're going to do a recorded class, and we also have boxes of all of the ingredients that you need to make your own fabulous jewel wreath, and we can send them all out to you wherever you are in the country. So you can join us and do a wreath making course, a wreath making class with us. We might even do via YouTube or Facebook or something like that. We might do an interactive one, but we're going to do a recorded wreath making class. So if anybody wants to, you can join us wherever you are in the country and get a box of our little goodies and make your own wreath with me in the room with you. How exciting is that? Regina in Ireland. How are you, Regina? I hope you're all well. Send my love to Jojo. It's so nice to know that you're there. I can't believe David's on. David Devine. How are you, David? Nice to see you. Send my love to.
Hasn't got bored of you yet. Be here, David.
Yeah. Cheers, you beautiful people. Right, let's get this chicken in the pan, and then we're going flowers. We're doing this beautiful flower idea, and it's such a little stonker. It's so easy. Let's put this chicken on. So in the pan.
I haven't seen your sister yet.
Chips is probably working.
Oh, of course she is.
She's a little bit like Sarah now, isn't she? She's doing the school thing.
Oh, Carol's with us though.
Oh, Carol. Oh, Carol. Has she torn herself away from the housewives of California? Carol, it's lovely to have you on board. I hope you've got a massive gin and tonic, Carol. There you go. So our chicken is in cooking as well. So as I say, dead easy, simple dish, little vegetarian dal, and we're doing a little bit of chicken just to finish it all off. But it's getting hot and sweaty in this kitchen. Oh, my eyebrows are running.
Would you like the door open?
No, we're all good. Let me just wash my hands.
I could open the big window.
What is this, play school now?
Let me open the
What
big
is it?
window.
Play school. Let's open the big window. Who fits through the big window? We don't want answers to that. Please, no answers. Right, let's do our little flower idea. This is something that is, it's inspired. It's easy, it's simple, it's free, and it actually looks fabulous. You might think I'm losing the plot, and you might think I'm going a little bit nutty, but bear with me. This is such a cute little idea, and seeing as it's sort of autumn, there's only a couple of weeks left of autumn before we hit Christmas. I just thought we'd come up with something that was easy to do for anybody to do. It takes about half an hour or so to make, but it's fabulous to sort of achieve. And you can do it with the kids, or you can get the kids to do their own. What you need is a little bit of wire. So a little bit of wire. Now you could use just a coat hanger or something like that. We obviously have a bit of commercial wire, so we've got a piece of wire. Now you can probably see straight away where I'm going and what I'm trying to do with this. Now, all you have to do is go for a walk, plastic bag, raid your garden, go and see whatever you can. What we're looking for is just a bag full of leaves. Bag full of leaves. That's all we want. And what we're going to do, God, I'm thirsty.
You may have seen us.
Fabulous. A few of you may have seen us looking like homeless people collecting leaves around Cookham earlier on today. Now this is a beautiful little idea. It's dead easy, it's very divine, it's very fabulous. All we do is you gather the leaves together in your hand. Now you're wanting to sort of, well, it doesn't matter what sizes they are, it doesn't matter how big the leaf is, you just want to start collating them in the palm of your hand, and you want all of the stalks running down and all of the leaves stacking up. So don't try and sort of analyze it, just pick up the leaves and put them on, pick up the leaves and put them on. Now once you've got sort of like a nice little handful now, you don't want too big a wedge, because what you want to do then is literally just take the wire and spear the leaves through the wire. And we take a few more, let's take a few more. Da, 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 da. See how simple, how easy. It's not technical. There's nothing to scare you. The kids can do this. You can make multiples. But I just thought, what a beautiful little idea, using Mother Nature, seeing as Mother Nature's fighting back at the moment, using a bit of the fabulous Mother Nature, and you just spear it through. And what we're doing is we're just gathering them like this. Another little one there, another little one there. Just overlay them, but keep the stalks sort of running in the same direction, because it's just a better aesthetic. That's just me being a bit floristy, I suppose.
Well, it's your job, love.
Well, it is my job, and thankfully it is still my job, because we are open for online deliveries and click and collect and website and all that kind of thing. I'm just going to get that plug in there, because apparently I'm rubbish at doing this. Have I just seen that the gorgeous Karen is with us? Karen Robertson is here. Hello, gorgeous Karen. I hope you and Paul and all are fabulous and well. Miss you all. Did I see Megan? Oh, Megan, I missed you last night. I'm so sorry. I hope you and Steve are well. I've got Penfold scribbling away like mad. She's doing a grand job. So she's doing a good job for me there. Thank you, Penfold, and lovely to have you with us, Megan, you gorgeous girl. So pleased that you guys are still able to do this on Facebook too. Right, so you see what we're doing. We're just ruching up all of these leaves. We're creating a fabulousness colour of these fabulous, fabulous leaves. I've got Mike Burns and Bridie in Ireland as well. Evening, gorgeous. Pete Neal. Oh, it's so lovely to have all of these people. Lovely Becky's here as well. Sarah Dickinson. Oh, Sarah Dickinson. How are you? Sarah, nice to know that you're there too. Right, gather up leaves, gather up leaves. Right, in true, you just see everything's tickling away behind me. Let's just have a shake of my pans at the back. So we're stacking up. You can see what we're doing. We're creating this fabulous, autumnal, beautiful colour. Let's just shake my doll. Ah, look at that, look at that. Look at the autumnness.
Oh, lovely.
The colours, I can't really turn too much to camera. Look at the autumnness. What we're trying to do is just reduce that down. We just want that coconut milk to reduce down now. Ah, look how fabulous.
It smells divine.
Doesn't it smell
It
divine?
really does.
Let's just turn that down a little bit. And our chicken is just colouring off. There we are. Let me turn my chicken. Big nice chicken. So we're wanting just like this. We wanted to get this honey coloration on the chicken. So this has got all the different spices. It's got all the colour. And it's got that little bit of honey just to give that sweetness for that beautiful, rich dal. There we go. There's a professional turning with light, but there we go. Them's the breaks. So we've got this, and in true Blue Peter style, because I'm sure you don't want to see me threading leaves all the time.
Yay!
Here's one we made earlier. Look at this. So what you want to do is you will create this beautiful set of leaves, then bring it together. Now what we're doing, obviously, is we're creating a fabulous door wreath. So you then take your wire and you just twist your wire off. Now this commercial wire is a little bendy. So you twist off your wire and then create a little hook or whatever it is that you want to hang. Now our little finishing touch here, and you can use anything at all, honestly. There's no pressure with this at all. So we've got our beautiful, look at that. Doesn't that just, can I get a light on that? That just sort of personifies autumn. It's just so fab. All the little stalks running round. And what I'm just going to do to finish it, I've got this beautiful, beautiful burnt orange ribbon. It just catches the light. It's got a lovely coloration to it. And I'm just going to do a quick floppy bow. So here we go, quick floppy bow. Those of you that have come and done our little Christmas courses will know exactly where I'm going with this. You take a little ribbon, you give a twist, a little twist and pinch, a twist and pinch, another one, and there you go. Twist it round. Then we take a little wire, twist that over the wire, and then I'm going to attach this in to the top of our wreath. And that is a very quick, very simple, really beautiful. It costs no money at all. And it's just something fun that you can do with the kids, maybe over the weekend or whatever. Just loosen that up. And how fab is that? Hang that on the door for the next few weeks. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little autumn door wreath. Dead simple, dead easy. I hope you'll give it a go. If you do give it a go, send us some pictures. Let us know. Send us some. Send us sort of your version of this. There we go. Now there is one other little thing that we can do with this. Just mix and mingle. So one other thing we can do, let me grab it. So just to make this, as we do, just to make this fabulous and divine, what I'm going to do is we take two little bits of pussy willow and a couple of bits of tape. You can use sellotape, you can use whatever you want. 2 little bits of tape. And you take the pussy willow. You take 1 piece of pussy willow and bend it. Oh, don't do that.
Have another bit.
Out the window. You take a piece of pussy willow and they've all gone. No, they've gone. They've gone. Right, do you know what? Live TV, don't do anything. Keep it like that. Beautiful little door wreath. Edit that. We'll cut that bit out. I was going to twist the pussy willow around and try and make a heart, but they're all a little bit dry and it's not working, so we can't do that. So there we go. Our beautiful little door wreath using the autumn leaves. Fabulous! Give it a go. Give it a go and let us know. Right, let's clean off the decks. Do you know what, Carol Barnes? Carol Barnes, I think it might be cocktail time. Let's clean this down. Jane's got me a little prompt board going on here. We've got lovely Catherine with us. Catherine, how are you? Rachel McAvoy is in the room. How are you, Rachel? James, how are you? Who have we got? Nick Warren, Yolita, our lovely Yolita. How we miss you so, you beautiful woman. We've got Sally Day is with us up there. We've got Rachel Harris, Karen Humphrey. Evening, all of you. So nice to have you with us. I'm so sorry that my willow heart failed dramatically, but it's so lovely to know that you're there. Right, it's time for cocktails.
Harold goes at last.
Let me grab. Right, let me grab my glasses. This is a fabulous little cocktail that I hope you're going to love. We're trying to do something. There is a non-alcoholic version to this. Our chicken is gorgeous. Look at that. I know that this isn't really personifying vegetarians, but look how fabulous that chicken is. We're just going to let it rest. That honey coated, the spices. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's take the heat off of that. Our beautiful dal is simmering down. Just going to give it a little taste.
Hang your wreath on the knob.
Quite good. A little salt.
Because people are loving it.
Hang the wreath on the knob. Okay. There we go. Let's hang that up there. There we go. Right. Cocktail time. So we've got these.
Carol's dying of thirst.
We've got these. I'm sure you are, Carol. Please excuse me. We've got these beautiful cocktails that we've been looking at for you.
One for every day.
One for every day of lockdown. So please do not fear. The cocktails are here. So you want to take your glasses. You've just got two beautiful wine glasses. Now this is a beautiful autumn berry fizz. I'm sure we probably called it a different name, but I just can't remember at the moment.
Ginberry.
Ginberry fizz.
Berry Spritz.
So we just put some ice.
Whatever you want to call it, Adam.
Let's ice down the glasses. So just ice down the glasses, just like that. Now we're going to take our little shaker, shaky time. And into that, we're going to pop some ice. Now this, Helen, little Hell's Bells, wherever you may be. This is for you, Hells, because it's Aperol base. There's some beautiful Aperol that's going in there. And Sir Kenneth, if you're watching in Spain. Cheers, you lovely people.
Them.
They might be on YouTube.
Far too busy.
Far too busy being fabulous. See, I got another one in there for you. So it's Aperol. It's a berry gin. Now you can buy, this is Pokey Poison. You can buy the berry gin, obviously in Waitrose, Carol. So get straight on there and get your order in, Carol, quick. You can buy a beautiful berry gin in Waitrose. You can obviously get it on Amazon as well. So we'll make sure that all of these details go up so that you know where you go. We made our berry gin. So this is just like if you saw the Halloween special, you'll know that we did the vodka, the berries, and blah, blah, blah. So you can get these Kilner jars as well on Amazon. So it's like £7 on Amazon, which is where we get all of these from. So they're just fab. They're so useful. Clearly, if you can shop local, please shop local. But things like this aren't really local. So grab, we'll put the details onto our Amazon thing, and you can dive on and get them delivered. It's just so much more straightforward. For things like this, obviously not for flowers, cards, wine, and all that kind of thing, which you can shop local for.
Where do you get flowers from, Adam?
You can buy flowers from Devine Flowers in Cookham High Street. We can send nationally and internationally if you need us to. I sound like I'm doing an infomercial. I'm so sorry, beautiful people. Right, so our berry gin. It's the same as the vodka. You just get a beautiful gin, and I go Gordon's, just something simple like Gordon's. Chuck it into a Kilner jar, put in your berries. So we put blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries into this to create a berry gin. We have taken out some of the blackberries because we need them. We need a few little blackberries just for finishing. Aperol, gin, and because we're back with you beautiful people, we're giving it a champagne twist. And the champagne twist is Laurent Perrier. Obviously, it's L&P Day. in the big lockdown house. Big lockdown house. Right. This is dead simple. It's basically equal measures. Equal measures. So you get your Aperol. Aperol in. If Max and Neve do get to watch this, look, Max and Neve, I am measuring. Aperol in. Beautiful. There we go.
Kellyanne's very excited.
Oh,
She loves
Kellyanne.
She loves Aperol.
God, wait till you get your lips round this, Kellyanne. It's one to try. So our berry gin. It's very nice. See what I did there?
Yeah.
It was rubbish,
Yeah,
I know.
don't.
Yeah, okay. Berry gin goes in. And then to that I need my little shaky.
Richard Elder's with us.
Oh, lovely Richard Elder. I haven't seen you for ages, Mr. Elder. I hope that you are well. I love. Maybe we should get you on here, Richard, and you could do a little soda bread. I know a bread. Richard's been making.
He did.
Sourdough.
Fabulous,
Fabulous,
actually.
Yeah, it really did. That was
Maybe you could do a few flowers as well.
That was Mr. Elder, you're more than welcome to come and do some flowers with us. And that was a massive sourdough that you had. It looked very large. So back to my cocktail, shaky, Carol Barnes, get shaking. Right. So we're just doing a little emulsification. Just a little emulsification there. Let's bring the two together. We've got that fabulous. See what we're doing here? We are doing this deliberately for you tonight to give you the most fabulous start to our autumn madness. Glasses, chuck away.
So dramatic.
So dramatic. Wait till you see the colour of this. This is autumn in a glass. Here we go. Oh, actually, chucking it away. What I do want is a couple of little bits of ice in here.
My pen's in that, so I didn't have to tell you.
Ah.
So we've got lovely Charlotte from Elio's.
Oh, Charlotte, how are you, gorgeous Charlotte? Nice to see you with
Lovely
us.
Judy Morland.
Julie. Oh, Julie, how are you?
And Deb's Hope.
Oh, Deborah, how are you doing? Deborah, nice to see you all, and all of you that are making comments on YouTube. I'm sorry I can't see them because my eyes are rubbish, but it's nice to have you with us too. Here we go. Here is our beautiful, look at this, autumn in a glass.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at that colour.
Gosh, it is.
Look at that colour.
Sundown colour.
It's what?
Sundown.
Oh, don't say sundowns to me. This is exactly the time the sun will be going down in Barbados, right about now. Not that I'm harping on about it. Right, and this is our little very extravagant but very fabulous finish. Remember, we've spent £5.50p on dinner, so we deserve after the day we've had, we deserve a little bit of fabulous frivolity. Sir Kenneth, if you are watching wherever you are in the world, Sir Kenneth, I'm now playing your tune.
Woo!
Sarah, Gray, that's also for you. Get the bubbles out later, gorgeous girl. I hope you've had a good day at work. Right, then you top up your berry fabulousness with some beautiful bubbles. In they go. Beautiful bubbles to top. Look at that. It's just crying out. The garnish for this, we have a beautiful pink grapefruit. And we just want, look at that colour. God, we're really smashing it on our autumn blended colours today. We take a slice and in it goes.
Wow.
And then we fish out one of our gin-soaked berries. In it goes.
Oh,
In it goes.
gorgeous.
And then just because we can, we've got these fabulous little dahlias that we're going to use. Delphiniums. Thanks very much, Jane. I'm glad you're there. Our fabulous little delphiniums, and we're just going to finish that just to give a tiny little contrast. Look at that. Look how beautiful and fabulous that is. Janie.
Yes, darling.
Try that.
Absolutely.
Let's have a little taste. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, you fabulous people.
Love to have you all with us.
Happy lockdown. We'll get through it together. I hope you're all well. If you're not, you know where we are. Come down and we'll have a socially distancing coffee somewhere. Is that
That's
fabulous?
to die
Is it?
for. That really is to die for. Oh God, Helen, you'll love this.
God, I don't like Aperol
Nor do I.
at all.
I like this.
That is amazing. That's incredible. Oh God, that's a real fabulous. That's a pre-Sunday lunch drink, that is. That's gorgeous.
And it's healthy, it's got grapefruit in it.
It's healthy. See, we've got healthy. A vegetarian Dahl and a healthy, and Nina would love this too. It's got champagne in it.
Neen would love this. Neen, you'd love this. Budgie, get making her one.
That is delightful.
Sally Hyde with this.
Oh, gorgeous Sally Hyde. Evening,
Claire
gorgeous
Agate.
girl. Hello, Claire. How are you, Claire? Nice to know you're there. Right. Shall we pull this little story together?
Shall we?
I think we ought to.
You're doing well. 10 minutes.
I know.
Very good.
I thought we might give time if anybody's got any questions or they just want to throw themselves off a bridge or something because they've had to put up with me again for another 20.
It's all about you,
25
Adam. We know
minutes.
that.
Let's just toss my chicken. There we go. Stir my Dahl.
Katie Clark's with us.
Hello, Katie. Good evening. There we go.
Richard also looks amazing.
Oh.
Looks fabulous.
Mr. Elder, thank you so much. It's nice to have you with us. It's nice to have everybody with us. It's our little check-in at the end of the day with everybody. It saves us having to watch the 5 o'clock update or whatever it is that they do.
I don't think they do that daily at the moment.
Do they not
They don't want
do
to talk
that
about it.
I don't blame them at all. So lovely to have you all on board and watching and being with us and being part of it. It really does. It means massive amounts
God, that's
to
beautiful.
us. It really is.
I love
It's
it.
massive amounts to us. And I hope it does to you too. Let's get through this. Let's get through this together. Right, our little story today. We're just going to put it together. We have got this fabulous little cocktail. Our little berry bubbly fabulousness. Now, I'm just going to put our little story together using our wreath. My lovely little autumn wreath. We're going to pop that onto our platter.
Oh, wow. That's such a great idea. Even I'm impressed with that.
I love it when we do something and Jane is
Chip scissors!
Oh.
Yay! Of course she is. The cocktail
time. We're just missing Dickie Dixon. We're missing the little Sarah. Cheers, Chips. I hope you're
Cheers, darling.
Cheers,
Chips.
You're all safe and well. Cheers, lovely people.
Looking fab.
There you go. There's our wreath. Now, clearly, we have a vast amount of props, so I've just been raiding and having a bit of fun. So we have this beautiful banana leaf that we're going to pop in the middle, and then have something else that we're going to do here.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Which button says start?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Can't see. So I'm chucking some coconut rice into the microwave. So we've got some coconut rice going into the microwave. We've got a little dish onto the middle of our banana leaf. Goes our little dish. Let's just pull that there. So we're just having a bit of fun. This is something that you can do if you can. Just find some bits and pieces. Have a little bit of fun if you can. Let's bring over our Dahl and our spoon. Now the Dahl, you might not be able to see it now.
You have to make it in a copper pan because it's the colour.
You do. It's all about the colour today. Look at that beautiful, beautiful vegetable Dahl. It's stunning. So to finish this, we've got some beautiful fresh spinach. Now the fresh spinach, I'm literally just going to tear and throw in. Literally just tear it, throw it in.
Carol Barnes can't find banana leaf on their Waitrose list.
Waitrose hasn't got essential banana leaf, so I just don't understand. Why on earth would they not have an essential banana leaf? We'll just stir that in. So the heat from the Dahl, you can't see me now because I'm over here, the heat from the Dahl will cook that spinach.
Wilt it down.
Wilt it beautifully because you don't want it overcooked and slimy. The spinach will also slightly dull the flavours of the curry so that it won't be so hot and spicy for you. So you fold, and we just let that go there. Bartek, how are you, Bartek? Nice to see you're watching. We could do with you for
Cheers,
our cocktail
Bartek.
fabulousness.
You've done well.
Cheers. Bartek is the beautiful, he is the beautiful cocktail man and barman at the White Oak, just up the road from us. So he knows us well, and as soon as those doors are open, we will be back to you for some fabulous cocktails. Well done, Bartek.
Can't have to tell it because I haven't got a pen. Peter Campbell.
Hello, Peter. Nice to know that you're with us, Peter.
Hills.
Oh, gorgeous.
Elaine Smith.
Really. Missed you, Hills. Elaine, how are you doing? Anne Greenwood, how are you, Anne? Is that Leah as well?
Yeah.
Leah's with us too. It's nice. So nice to have you all with us. My microwave is pinging. That means I'm ready to go. Let's pull this together. So there is nothing wrong at all with using all of these products that are around. Mr. Uncle Ben's or whoever this is, Tilda, whatever, they have obviously perfected these products so that you don't have to worry too much. If you want to worry and make your own coconut rice, then please do. But if you don't, these little products are just as fab. 2 minutes in the microwave. My little advice for this bit is to, before you push it out, take a fork and give it a good forking. Once you've given it a good forking,
Who's this from?
then you can put that there. Our lovely Paul Burns and his beautiful wife, Olivia. See, I remembered. Paul Burns over in Ireland, the Burns family. I miss you all so much. God, it's crazy.
They're not missing you, darling.
Australia, I should mention our fabulous people in Australia because it's 4 a.m. over there at the moment, so they won't be watching. But apparently they do watch us on catch up. Yeah, which is a bit like Australia, really, because they're just catching up all the time, aren't they? We then have, just because we can, we have a coconut, because all good things come in a coconut. And what we're going to do is take our fabulous dal, our beautiful vegetarian dal, and I'm going to pop a little spoon or two in there. Look at that. We're just going to pop that on our rice.
Beautiful.
If you can see that. We've just got a little beautiful vegetarian dal. I will do a little dish of this so that you can see as well in a second. And then I'm going to take a piece of our beautiful chicken. So this is our fabulous honey marinated spiced chicken.
Nina, don't watch.
Don't watch this bit, Neens. Sorry. I'm just going to take one little fillet. So this is just the butterfly breast, dipped in those little spices. I'm just going to sit that there.
Wow.
Just like that. And then, as I said, we've got these beautiful, beautiful delphiniums. Just because I want to put a little tiny bit of contrast into that. Little edible delphiniums.
I can tell you what would look lovely if we had them. Nasturtiums.
The nasturtiums, the
Lovely
orangey
on that,
nasturtiums,
yeah.
yeah. Full on.
We haven't got them, so don't worry.
No, we haven't. And I'm just going to shred a tiny little bit of green, our little spinach, just to finish, give us a little contrast. There's our little cocktail as well. We'll just nestle that in the front. And let me get another little dish. So this is full-on vegetarian, just for Nina. Our beautiful dal with
Deb's vegan says it's stuck.
spinach strewn through it.
It's going home to make it shortly.
Oh, bless you, gorgeous girl. There we go. So that was it. That's day one. Divine
Well, you. And you're
lockdown.
on time. 2 minutes.
I know we did. You fabulous, gorgeous people. We got there. We made it happen. We made it fabulous. I am so pleased. I'm so pleased that you guys tuned in and that you were with us and that you took part. I hope you liked what we've done. We've got our beautiful vegetarian dal, our fabulous coconut rice, our amazing little door wreath, which do give it a go. It's so easy. And our stunning cocktail. Please do give it a go.
And we went straight through.
And we did it. We didn't lose contact or anything. Everybody's been on board. Everybody's been there. We will be back tomorrow.
Our Cass with us as well, Cathal Side.
Oh, lovely Cathal Side. How are you, gorgeous? So missing everybody. But it's so nice to know that we are sort of touching base with you here. So we will be back tomorrow, and we've got a whole other afternoon or evening of fabulousness that we are going to throw at you if you want to watch.
You're starting a dancing tour, aren't you?
We're going to start our children in need dancing.
Shut up and dance. Is it or something? I can't remember which one.
Are you telling me to shut up and dance? Yeah. Yeah, something like that. So anyway, we will be with you tomorrow. We will be with you at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Inga, nice to have you with us, gorgeous Inga. You beautiful people, you have been fabulous. You are always gorgeous, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching us. It means so much that you do, and we are so lucky to be able to do this for you. So please be with us tomorrow. If you've got nowhere else to be, and nothing else to do, from Janie and everybody that works on this in the background to make this come to you, it's been fabulous, and we would love to see you again tomorrow. So for tonight, good night, have a fabulous night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
You're still